are you? Thank you for watching. My name is Arit Eminue. The topic of this video is how to answer the interview question, what are your salary expectations? Now, as always, this video is for you all, but one person in particular is Caroline Amberline, because Caroline sent me an email asking for some advice on this subject. I'm going to read you her email because I think it'll resonate with you. So Caroline writes, "Hi Arit, I attended an interview recently that was going well until they asked me what my salary expectations were. I wasn't sure what to say, so asked what they were offering. The figure was lower than I expected, but I'm rubbish at negotiating," she says, "so just said that's fine. I didn't get the job, which is probably for the best. Any tips on how I could have answered this better?" Well, you're not on your own. It feels like a bit of a trick question, doesn't it? On the one hand, going too high and you feel like you priced yourself out of the role, but on the other hand, going too low and you feel like you've undersold yourself. The key is to be prepared. So if the salary isn't listed on the job description in the first instance, don't be afraid to ring up the employer and ask them what their budget is for the role or what the salary bracket is. If for whatever reason that information isn't forthcoming, have a look on the National Careers Service website, because they have a list of occupations along with the job descriptions and estimated salaries right from entry level through to senior management. On top of that, I'd also do some research of comparable roles on job sites such as Indeed, Reed, Monster Jobs, to get an idea of the different salaries. But do remember to take into account or narrow your criteria to the city that you're in or that you want to apply to, as well as the sector, and bear in mind that private companies and charities do pay slightly different. And last but by no means least, don't forget to do your own personal budget and find out what you need to earn as a minimum in order to live comfortably, because that's ultimately your benchmark. Now, having done your research and when you're in the interview, try and get in there first with the question. And if you're a little bit too shy about asking for money and can't say, "How much are you going to pay me?" try rephrasing the question to something along the lines of, can you talk to me about your employee benefits package, including remuneration and any staff development or training you have in place for your employees. When you ask about benefits, then you get a more holistic view of how the company supports its employees. And you might find if they come back with, say my salary bracket is, I don't know, 27,000 to 35,000, and they come in at 27 at the lower end, but have an excellent staff development program in place, that could really work for you. Now, if they get in with the question first, then your answer could sound something along the lines of, well, taking into account my research, my experience, enthusiasm for the job, as well as my desire to work for the company, my salary expectations would be within the region of 27,000 to 35,000. How does that sit within your budget? And that's essentially where the negotiating starts. Now, they might again come back and say, well, actually, our minimum salary bracket was 27,000, and that's lower than what you were looking for. You could say, well, would you consider somebody starting on 26,000 with a view to increasing it to 27,000 once they pass their probationary period? Because ultimately, as they say where I'm from in Newcastle, shy bairns getting out. Translation, you don't ask, you don't get. Well, I hope you found that useful. Feel free to be like Caroline and email me questions that you have around careers advice or interview tips, and I'll endeavour to get back to you as soon as I can. Don't forget to like, give the video the thumbs up and share it, and click on the link below for details of the vacancies at DiVA. I hope you have a great day. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.